Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC 158 alongside Chris Camozzi, who picked up a decision win tonight over Nick Ring. And Chris, I just asked you, how you doing? You said a little bummed. Why?
You know, I wanted to finish the fight. They put me on the main card, and you know, I wanted to come out here, get the job done, have a real exciting fight. But you know, it doesn't always work out that way. But a win's a win, and I'm happy that's 4 in a row for me.
Did you think you did enough to win the fight before they announced the judges' scorecards?
Yeah, I thought I did more damage. I landed more effectively, and you know, I thought I did enough to win. But you know, I'm used to fighting in other guys' hometowns, so you never know how the judges see it.
And by the way, he's not from Montreal, but
country.
Canada's bigger than just one little.
I put you guys all together, you know.
Looked like he really got tired in the third round. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did. You know, Nick's a real strong guy. He moves a lot. Watching his past fights, you know, he seems to slow as the fight goes on, and I always train to speed up as the fight goes on. So I was hoping the decision would be in my favor if it went that far anyway.
You know, you were kind of climbing the ladder, as you said, the 4th win in a row here, and a big chance on a big pay-per-view like this one with a lot of attention, especially in the main event. Did you feel that pressure going into the fight?
Not really. You know, a fight's a fight. You know, the crowd's bigger, but when I'm in there, I blur it all out anyway. And I feel like I've had enough UFC fights now to feel experienced, and I feel comfortable in there, so I can get the job done.
What's going on here? Why is this taped up?
I don't know if I'm allowed to rip it off or not, but I had to cover the Hatebreed logos. Hatebreed, the band, Jamie Josta has been a longtime sponsor of mine, and for some reason it wasn't approved this fight, so we had to black tape them over on the banner and stuff.
And for some reason you have a thing on the back there that says never selling out or never sell out. Which is it? Never selling out. What are you trying to say there? There it is. Never selling out. What are you trying to say?
I come across sponsors a lot. You know, and people want to hold off and they don't want to sponsor me, and then they see I'm on the main card, and then those same companies come at me and, you know, they want to sponsor me, but, you know, the cost of clothing line sponsors has been going down, down, down every time. And, you know, I don't blame the companies, but it's the other fighters that are taking next to nothing. You know, some guys are taking just trade, some guys are taking, you know, $200 to be on pay-per-view, mainstream TV. You know, and these companies couldn't buy an ad for that cheap. And, you know, I decided to take a stand. You know, we got to stop somewhere and raise the bar a little bit so that we get what we deserve. And, you know, other than that, if a clothing line doesn't want to sponsor me or be a full supporter of mine no matter where I'm at on the card, then I'm happy to take the companies that have been longtime sponsors of mine and just give them more exposure.
And you wrote a great blog post about this on your website, Chris Camozzi MMA. It seems like you finally said enough is enough. You're not going to subject yourself to this.
Yeah, absolutely. You can read the blog on chriscamozzimma.com. You know, I'm not bashing anybody, and like I said, I don't blame the companies because, you know, as a seller, if you can get it cheaper, why not? It's up to us fighters, you know, to take a stand and maybe say, no, you know, if you don't want to raise the bar, then I'm not going to take it.
Do you think the fighters will listen?
We'll see. I hope so. But, you know, you can always find somebody out there to do a job that somebody else won't. So we'll see.
You'd rather take nothing than just a little bit?
Yeah. I would rather help out the companies that want to sponsor me for me, not just where I'm at on the card and, you know, sponsor me here, sponsor me there. I want people that are going to support me the whole time because I rep their brand in and out of the cage, and I do a full-time job marketing, you know, as opposed to some fighters that have sponsors. You know, some of these guys have clothing sponsors and they wear suits to the press conference. You know, I'll wear the shirt to the press conference.
Kudos to you. Congrats on the win. Looking forward to the next one.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.